Hello and welcome to Managerzone's Tips and Tricks episode number 3. Today I will do a short walkthrough regarding how I see and how I use the high potential and low potentials from the scout report. So before we start with anything else, I want to show you the actual news that when this was released. What I think is important to know from this is to what does it do. It basically shows the two highest further potentials and also the two lowest potentials. If you want to read more about this, there is a lot of posts regarding this in the English Managerzone forum. I will post a link to that where you can read about different theories and you can get a bigger picture of this, but I'm gonna show you the basics here today. Another good thing that I don't think many knows is the drop rates for each players. Like, we haven't seen a 1-star high potential and we haven't seen a 3 to 4 stars yet. If you want to learn more about this, I suggest you go to the managers forum post, because they go more in depth what we can expect for those specific types. But as you see here, just 4% chance that you're gonna get a 4-star player. So when you get one, take good care of them. It's important, since you don't get very many of them. Okay, so if you want to read more in full, just check the link in the description. And now I'm gonna show you my cheat sheet for high and low potentials. So basically, here I have written down what I think is the most common outcomes of the high potential and low potential. So for HP4, you're gonna get minimum 9 to 10 that on the top two. So if the first one maxes as 9, you have a guarantee that the next one's gonna be a 10. And if the first one is a 10, you still have a chance that it can be a 10, but it can also be a 9, of course. HP3, the norm, I would say, is you get a 9-9 on the top two attributes. It could be an 8-10 or a 9-10 also, but other than that, there are still some few combos, but they are very rare, so I wouldn't count on it being anything else than these 3 combos. On the HP2, we have the most normal one is 8-8-4 by far. I have very few 8-9s. It could also be that I don't train that many HP2s also, because I try to pick HP3 and HP4 as much as possible. But the 8-9 is, you see that quite a lot on the transfer also. On the low potentials, especially the 2, I see mostly maxes on 5-6, but there is also cases where it maxes on 4, 7, 8, and 9. I will talk a little bit more about the high maxings on low potentials in a bit, and explain why that is so good. And low potential is normally, when I get them, 4 to 5, but sometimes you get a 6. But I never seen anything get more than a 6 on a low potential one. Okay, so let's see how this works in real life. I go to my player profiles. I'm gonna search off a specific player here that's gonna showcase some good stuff. So if we check this on the scout report, we can see shooting and heading is 4. So we know the combinations we can get on these two is either 10-10 or 9-10. We can't really get a 9-9. I think we might see one so far, but it's so low chance, so don't count on it. Okay, so then we know that the high potential heading here, since the shooting is a 9, it's gonna hit 10. We also know that the stamina here is not gonna reach higher than 9, since the high potential already maxed on 9. So this 9 on high potential blocks the possibilities for hitting any more 10s on an HP4 players. That's kind of important to know. Then we're gonna go through this player. this player is kind of special in the way that his low potential is speed and stamina, and when we look here, stamina is an 8. That means that play intelligence is at least 8, could be higher. Passing is at least 8 before it maxes. Keeping, tackle, area passing, all of them is at least 8 before they can max, and that just give a very nice potential for almost every player. Another cool thing about this specific player is it could be some more 10s, because both heading, that is the high potential, as we see here, high heading and ball control. You can also see this on the colors from the script I have. It's 2 10s, so it could be more 10s on this player. It's a kind of cool player, and the most normal case for this is when you have low potential with a 7 on. I think, yeah, I'm gonna show off this one. So this one has speed as low potential and keeping. So you know for a fact that player intelligence, passing, aerial passing will be at least 7 also, on top of all the other attributes it's already have. Heading, we don't know yet. It can max on 9, it can max on 10, we don't know yet, but it's gonna be very nice for me to see what it's gonna be. I hoping for a 10, of course, so it will become a very nice header. Okay, so I think that was all I wanted to show today, and I hope this information that you get from this will make your life easier when you're picking youths and when you are looking on the transfer. If you have any questions, put them down below in a comment, or contact me on Managerzone. Okay, that was all for today. Bye!